Divine Mercy Moments with Father Joel. Episode 9, Be Your Best Self. For doing good and speaking the truth about God, Jesus was criticized and accused of being a blasphemer out of his mind, possessed by Beelzebul, the prince of demons, Mk 20-23. No matter how caring and loving you are, no matter how good your intentions can be, some people will criticize you. It's a fact that we can never please everyone. There are many self-appointed bashers, judges and critics, and fault-finders are everywhere. Some have become masters of lies, cheating, and deception. Jesus said, "Remember the word that I said to you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you." John 15:20. Criticism and persecution of Jesus didn't only come from the scribes, the Pharisees, and hostile crowd, but unfortunately from his own relatives and so-called friends. But the Lord was fearless and courageous on his mission of proclaiming the message of salvation. He encourages us to focus on God whom we serve and worship, and not on the distractions and detractors around us. There are some who have stopped attending Mass because they are annoyed at what they see inside the church, be it people or otherwise. As true disciples, we must go beyond the angry crowd and despisers, but focus on the presence of God in our life. Do not be swayed or lured by the attractive worldly standards that appear to be the source and model of a happy and fine living. True happiness is in loving God and following His commandments. Be your best self and stop idolizing the famous and celebrities. Be your best self and do not envy your neighbor or compete with others. Just be your best self wherever you are and in God's standards, honest, faithful, sincere, loving, humble, merciful, and kind. Then you'll have peace and joy. Be your best self and do your best, the rest leave God's care. Your best may be least before the eyes of the worldly, but after all, as Mother Teresa said, it's between you and your God and not between you and them. What matters is how God looks at you and not how people look on you. Take your time, be simple and humble as you journey in life. It's not so much how fast or slow you go, but what direction you are taking. Does it lead you to God or somewhere else? If it's on the latter, it's time to redirect your life's compass and veer it towards God's heart. On the flip side, someone said, if the plan doesn't work, change the plan but never the goal. Don't ruin your day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. Be the reason that someone smiles today. Compliment people, magnify their strengths, not their weaknesses. Prayer is the most important conversation of your day. Take it to God before you take it to anyone else. I come so that you may have life and live it more abundantly. John 10:10. How nicely said that God doesn't give us what we can handle. God helps us to handle what we are given. Amen on that, folks. Saint Faustina wrote Jesus' words, "I find pleasure not in large buildings and magnificent structures, but in a pure and humble heart." Diary number 5320.